And we have a lot of these because we bought all these in 4-packs. So our refrigerator is packed with cider right now, which I have no problem
with. Welcome back, everyone, to an episode of BarnCat Life. The kids are in bed, so Mom and Dad decided to take this opportunity to review some of our ciders that we enjoy.
I like your Vanna White.
Thank you. And
so as you all know, Uncle John's not a sponsor.
but should be.
So as in the last, 5, 6, 8 years, I have been trying to drink any kind of different cider. When we go out to restaurants, we find them in the local stores when we're picking up drinks. And come to find out, our local hard cider and winery, Uncle John's, is one of my favorite. So Heather had the bright idea of doing a little review of a bunch of their ciders. And they actually have a whole bunch of more than this, but this is what I picked up today at Horrocks.
We have 6 different varieties here, from apple to atomic apple. I don't have that like this. What one do you think is going to be your favorite?
I already know this is my favorite, blueberry. So we have also cherry in the retro can. If you didn't know, there is a can shortage out there. And so Uncle John's had to go back and use retro cans.
It's because Michigan's not allowing people to return their deposits.
Could be. We have blueberry, which has always been my favorite. We have cranberry apple, atomic apple, and raspberry rosé.
I think this is going to be my favorite.
This was also seen in episode 002. Go back and watch it. Links right here. Alright, you gonna pour us the first one?
Yep, I think we should start with the basic apple. Nothing fancy.
So as we were thinking about this, and I went and picked up these ciders, I just thought to myself,
Is that too much?
you pour as much as you want. I thought to myself, probably gonna get a little buzzed here, because being in cans, kind of can't save them. So
Not like wine.
So I'll probably end up drinking almost all of these.
And I'll be in bed in an hour.
Cheers. Uncle John's apple.
When I first smell this is going to sound really weird, but it smells like Cameron's poop.
It doesn't taste like poop.
What do you think it smells like? Anything?
Apple cider.
So this doesn't really have like a robust flavor to it.
Robust. It's not as
Appley, as I remember.
It's not as sweet and like tart as I remember it being.
And it does say that it's semi-dry on the back. That's the problem with ciders. Ciders make you feel very full, I feel like, more than like a bubbler.
I disagree.
You do. You disagree that ciders make you feel full.
Correct.
How many of these have you had? Number 2. Apple cherry. Before we finish this, is this like your second favorite? It's not. I thought I knew you. This has like a blush color to it. First impressions? Does not smell like baby food. Oh, I forgot how good this one was.
It's good. It has like a spicy flavor to it, I feel like.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I don't know what spice. but has like a spicy flavor. Not like jalapeno or habanero spice, but like some sort of like spicy.
Like a cinnamon spice. But it doesn't overpower it, that's for sure. So I think this is flavorful, but it's not sweet, which is what I like. I don't like sweet ciders because they give you a stomachache. We've never been to Uncle John's together since we've been dating or married.
So I grew up in St. John's. I've been to Uncle John's one time in my entire life, and it was 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Was it on a date?
Not
That's
really.
a yes. So I've been there like 3 times. Uncle
Was
John,
it on a date?
Yes. It was with the boyfriend at the time. So yeah, it would have been.
Number 3,
Oh,
apple, blueberry.
I am writing down my drinks. This is a darker. It still has like a red color to it, but it's darker. Wow, you were a little generous with your pour.
Yeah. Doesn't take me as long to drink it.
Shut up. Ooh, smell. I think this one smells the best. I don't know why they smell different to me.
Yeah, the cherry one smells better than the other two.
I don't know why. It's kind of weird. See, I don't feel like this has a blueberry flavor to it.
It's not overpowering blueberry, but there's a little bit.
I feel like it is a sweet apple cider. It's sweeter than this one, and that's what I think the difference is. I do not taste the blueberry for it. And it does say it's semi-sweet. So to me, this does not taste like blueberry. It just tastes like a sweeter apple cider than the semi-dry. Just because you said it was going to take longer.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I want to hear the story from her side.
Okay, so I'm going to tell the story of how Cole and I met. So, should I tell everything?
What year was it?
2012? I think we had exchanged a few messages. Let me start over. Matt.
You're really starting over
Yes.
completely.
Yep. We've sent like 3 or 4 messages back and forth. So I go out downtown Lansing to Wild Beaver. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And says, "Hey, have you met my buddy Cole?" And they're like, "Is everything okay?" I did not know how to save his number to my phone. We conversed for a little bit, and then we went our separate ways. Uh-oh, we have a baby crying. One Saturday night, the girls and I decided to go out to downtown Lansing. Hey, you know my buddy Cole. They think he stole my phone. So I get a phone call and then asked out on a date. And that's kind of a bad ending. Well, like how I led to
It hasn't ended yet.
like how I...
Number 4, cranberry apple.
I think this is going to be my favorite out of the 4 that we've had so far. This is a seasonal cider. The other seasonal cider that I actually really like that they make is apricot. Again, it has like that blush color. I'd say it's probably close to the blueberry. Ooh, this one smells weird.
Have we never had this one?
I've had this one. From Monticello's, we got it.
I like that one.
Oh yeah, this is definitely my favorite out of the 4 so far.
It's not as sweet, is it?
It has more flavor than the blueberry, but it's not as
Spicy.
as a cherry. And we got a baby crying again. Maybe she needs her diaper change.
Want me to go do it?
You try, because she's not saying down for me. Time out. Okay.
What's this one?
Cranberry apple.
Solid. I still like blueberry better.
Really? Even though, do you think this one has more flavor than blueberry?
Maybe a little.
I like this one a lot better, and I think it has more flavor. Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet.
Now you're yelling. That's probably why Cameron's waking up. My side of the story. It'll be quicker.
I'm Irish, of course I tell a long story.
Was on POF.
That's plenty of fish for you youngins.
Messaged this girl with ESQ at the end of her name. I had no idea what that meant at the time. And no numbers exchanged. This probably was a month later. Go to Wild Beaver with my buddy Tad. This girl walks in the door and we're posted up against the wall, drinking our beer. And girl walks in the door and he goes, "Hey, check this girl out."
That was me.
And he goes, "I'm going to be talking to her before the end of the night." So I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And she walks by 3, 4, 5 times. Then out of nowhere...
Walk by or dancing by?
I don't know. Out of nowhere, Tad, as she's walking by, taps her on the shoulder and says, "Hey, you know my buddy Cole?" And we made eye contact, and we both were like, "Yeah, we know each other." And the look on Tad's face was priceless.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately whisked Heather away from Tad. Bought her the drink that she didn't want me to buy her. Didn't know who I was talking to because she didn't know how to use her own phone. And was almost mauled by her friends, thinking that I was some predator trying to steal her phone or something. But
hey, you gotta give props to the girls watching.
Here we are.
Alright, we're gonna open up this one.
Number 5.
Atomic Apple. I am not confident in this one. I think it's gonna taste like Fireball.
So, prices of all these, right? So these here, these 4, to my right, your left, are, you can buy 4. You can get them for, you can get them for a 4-pack for $10. These 2 on the left, they're like a specialty blend, and they are either $13 or $14 for a 4-pack.
Can I just read to you? This is 100% fermented apples, harvested by hand and blended with Atomic Fireball Jawbreakers.
Smells like Fireball.
Ooh. Yeah, hot damn. I'm gonna... Ugh. I'm too old to be drinking Fireball. This is everything I thought it was gonna be. The initial drink tastes like Fireball Jawbreakers. And then when you drink it, it gets a little bit
Cinnamon.
better. Yeah, it's a little more apple tasting.
And this definitely has that cinnamon taste. Now that I have this, I
Yes.
can definitely tell that that's what that is. But this is way stronger.
This tastes like a Fireball. This tastes like Fireball mixed with cider.
Well, that's what it is.
I know. Well, they're Jawbreakers, though, not the actual drink Fireball.
Oh, you're saying like the
Liquor. So this tastes like liquor Fireball mixed with the cider. It's not bad, but could you imagine drinking this whole can?
I will say, this is the only one I really didn't know anything about. Any of these would not sit in our refrigerator.
So the 4 cans of this
I'll drink it.
are going to be gone.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Would you drink 4 cans of this in a setting?
No way.
No.
I wouldn't drink 4 cans of any of this in one setting.
Would you drink 2 of these?
That'd be-
Because you drink
that'd
2
be
of
tough.
these.
Yeah, no problem. 2 of those.
Most nights. I shouldn't say
2 of
that.
those, 2 of those, 2 of those. No problem. But this won't sit in our refrigerator for an extended period of time, like some other drinks that I won't touch.
Oddball.
Like
Creamsicle.
mango Bud Light seltzer. I would drink this over that, no question.
This is a no for me. 1, I don't think it would settle well. And 2, I would crack it open, drink this much, and be like, I can't drink it. And then you'd be stuck drinking the rest. Not as bad as pickled martini. Is that what it was? Pickled martini?
Spicy pickled martini.
Spicy pickled martini. I did not order this drink. We were up in Mackinac Island with family. And we decided to go for a late night drink. And all of us ordered normal drinks. Beer, cider, maybe a margarita. And my sister looks at the menu and goes, this looks good. Spicy pickled martini. And we're all like, what? And so the waitress brings it. And I think my brother-in-law got like a Moscow Mule. Something normal. He takes his sip. She takes hers. I don't like this. So, needless to say, they switched drinks. He is drinking spicy pickled martini.
He didn't drink it. He took it as an entire shot. He just downed it because it was so terrible.
He had to, and she's sitting there sipping on his drink, enjoying that. So, poor Cody. Cody, who's been featured in this series more than once.
Number 6.
Raspberry rosé. I know I'm gonna like this because I've had it.
Wasted. Casino.
And I will tell you.
Too bad we couldn't go to the casino. Or get wasted.
We can't get wasted. We have 2
Wait a
kids.
second.
Who wants to take care of a kid hungover? Not me. So I will say that I've had this on tap, and I think it's really good on tap, and it's better than in the can. Let me just make sure I remember how good it tastes. Yep.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. It's not too sweet.
So this one's good. It's like Cole said, it's not too sweet. It tastes almost like a blush wine, I would think, more than it tastes like a rosé. It does. It does not taste like a cider. It tastes like a rosé.
So each one of these is 6.5% alcohol. All pint cans, as you can see. And we have a lot of these because we bought all these in 4-packs. So our refrigerator is packed with cider right now, which I have no problem. My number 1 is blueberry. think number 2 is a tie between raspberry rosé and cranberry apple. Then you've got cherry and apple, and unfortunately atomic apple at the end. But again, none of these would sit in the fridge. I would drink it.
Number 1 for me is the raspberry rosé. Number 2 is definitely the cranberry apple. 1, 2, cherry's probably 3 for me. Blueberries 4. This is empty, thanks to somebody. Then regular apple. Atomic apple is 6, but it might be way lower than 6.
Maybe a 10. So, we have finished these 5 ciders. The atomic apple hasn't been finished. I'll get through it before I go to bed.
I'd say if you live in the Lansing, St. John's, Mount Pleasant area, check out Uncle John's. Support them. They're a local business. It's worth the support that you'll give them.
All solid drinks. Very recommended. So with that, like, comment,
Tell us what you want us to review next.
subscribe,
Doritos, Pringles, chicken
subscribe,
nuggets,
subscribe,
chicken wings.
subscribe. Thanks for watching.
I suck at this. I suck at vlogging. Oh, I wish I could do. Okay.
Go ahead.
Should we talk and tell a story?
Excuse me.
Just I don't like this. I'm not good at this. This is kind of boring.
The review's boring or the apple cider?
The review is boring. Rory, come feature yourself. Ooh. Beat ups.
Yep.
There's Rory.